Update to that previous story in St. Louis, more than 100 people rescued because of the flooding there. But because of the heat wave smothering our country, the federal government has created this new website. You just saw it there, heat.gov. It includes maps, forecasts, and health advice for you. The Biden administration says the goal here is to prevent heat deaths. You see somebody sipping water, that's needed, which is the #1 weather killer in our country. Did you know that? Grant has been telling us about that. Leaders hope that website can actually be used as a guide to plan things like road work, farming, and outdoor time for kids. And I can tell y'all, my mother in Tulsa, every time we've talked over the last couple of weeks, she's like, hey, it's unusually hot out here.
I hope she's finding some AC time inside. You want to keep those strenuous activities, to the early or later hours.
Well, and the nice thing about this website, I was clicking around on a little bit this morning, is you're able to localize areas that might have older populations, or maybe populations that are a little bit more susceptible to heat illness and other heat stresses. So it's a great thing. And then obviously, as these heat waves evolve and we go through different times of the year, and even in times of year where you don't typically see, big heat waves, or areas of the country that don't see big heat waves, it lets you know what's going on, and it's a one-stop shop. It's a great resource. I think it's a great resource, and we're going to continue to try to find ways to inform people about how to beat the heat. And sometimes it's harder than you would think. You're like, oh, just go inside and find some AC and drink some water. Well, not everybody has that ability to go inside to a place that's cool, find some shade, and get some good, clean drinking water. And all those things have to be taken into consideration. And that's one of the reasons why heat is the #1 weather-related killer in the United States. Between 1991 to 2020, 143 people died because of heat here in the United States. That's on average. So that's a 30-year average, and certainly something that we have to take seriously, and the government's trying to do their part just to create more awareness and create more of an opportunity for you to find those resources to be able to be prepared and aware of these heat waves. Finding another heat wave continuing across the central and southern United States, from Oklahoma, Frank's hometown, Arkansas, Dallas seeing some heat, and the Pacific Northwest seeing a lot of heat as well. Places where you really don't associate with these big triple-digit temperatures. Places up towards Washington, Yakima, Washington, 108, 109 degrees. Are you kidding me? I mean, look at all this heat. Back into Dallas, 101 degrees through Friday. So big-time heat continuing through portions of the country. If it's not the heat, it's the rain. Very heavy rainfall coming down in St. Louis over the last 48 hours. Some places have picked up over a foot of rainfall. That resulted in that deadly flooding yesterday morning. And then this morning, they're waking up with even more rain. They're saying, Uncle, hello, we don't want any more rain. Unfortunately, they do get more rain across the area today.